Well, look at this. So this is my price analysis of BTC USD from last night. Um, I've been thinking about this for a while, believing that Bitcoin was pretty soon going to finish up its downtrend. Um, it had formed a bit of a base, a bit of an area of accumulation, as you can see by this wedge pattern. Last night I did a bit of thinking about this wedge pattern and saw that the wedge pattern was just about signaling a breakout. If price had passed that line, I figured that it was about time for a Bitcoin breakout. And today, guess what happened? Price went past the line. It actually went from 4,000 and something, like 4,060 or something like that, up to 4,640 US, which is awesome. So the thinking that got me to this point was, firstly, it cost a lot of money to make a Bitcoin. So Bitcoin was starting to get down to a price that I believed that was Bitcoin's intrinsic bottom, and that's based upon the amount of power and computer resources that it takes to create a Bitcoin, which I believe is something around about 4,000 USD. So I believe that this intrinsic value has meant that has meant something to people, and so people holding the Bitcoins haven't wanted to sell much lower than that intrinsic value. Secondly, I've been doing some reading on DAO theory, and one of the tenets of DAO theory is that basically when you get a price that's low enough, there's going to be buyers. And basically you'll get the price going down until demand is greater than supply. Once demand is greater than supply, and by the way, demand increases as price decreases. So price has been decreasing, and now all of a sudden we've hit a point where supply and demand were virtually balanced. Now, all of a sudden we've had a bunch of good news, and I don't know, a bunch of good news around altcoins. We've seen Bitcoin holding a bit of a bottom. We've heard about things like Samsung adding a Bitcoin wallet to its phones. We've heard about things like a possible exchange traded fund in the USA and in Europe for cryptocurrencies. So all of this news over time, in combination with the price of Bitcoin going low enough, has meant that now demand is greater than supply. And so we've seen this breakout of the resistance range, and now it's on its way up. Now, who knows where it's going to go? I guess that I think that it will really only sort of go up here if we get another public, if we get more public interest. And a lot of what I believe the public interest that we had in this massive bull market happened. I believe that a lot of that public interest will now be shy because it got burnt. However, over time, slowly but surely, as price rises, word of mouth will spread, and then public interest will increase, and then we'll get once again crazy demand, and it will just push and push and push. And I think obviously there will be a point where once it gets high enough, supply will then start to outstrip demand as people look to then basically cash out some of their gains, and then it will go into another period of distribution. Anyway, it's hard to predict a target. I would say maybe a short-term target might be this resistance level at 6692. Or maybe 6268. I expect it will keep rising until it hits this sort of area. Now, I've actually bought some Bitcoin options. I bought them with a strike of about 4,000 for September, and it's good. They're on track to make me some good money. If anyone else is interested in Bitcoin options, go to Deribit. It's deribit.com. I'll show you my little stash. Loving those gains. If you can sign up under my link, that would be amazing. I'll put it in the video text. Thank you. Bye.